Hi everyone, I'm back. I hope everybody had a good week and that you're all healthy and happy and you're enjoying your Mother's Day today. I wanted to do another scammers video. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news, new stuff, old stuff, and I thought I would cover it. Uh, so here we go. There are a lot of people out there that are being scammed left, right, and center, and it's not just the internet. It's in your face people. People knocking on your doors, people calling you, you name it. All types of people. One of the ones I've noticed that happens on a regular basis is the grandparent scam. These people will call and have either a recording or a young person helping them out, asking the grandparent for help. Big crisis. They've been arrested. They need bail money to get them out of jail. Not to tell anybody that they're ashamed and that they need the money fast and quick, and that they need a credit card number or any type of quick money. Don't fall for this. Hang up. Call your grandkids. Call your son or daughter or daughter-in-law or son-in-law to find out what's going on. Always hang up when you get this kind of encounter, because their main goal is to get money quickly from you and on to the next person to scam. The next one is magistrate calls. They're almost like a pre-recorded thing, and saying that the magistrate is going to be coming after you for unpaid taxes. They say that the police are going to be coming to your door soon unless you hand over money. Yep, that's a big one. Number one, in Canada, we don't have magistrate. We don't have police coming to your door to arrest you for not paying your taxes. That's all bogus. Hang up, block the number, walk away. It is nothing but a scam. CRA, Canadian Revenue Agency. Same thing. People are getting text messages on their phones to click links, and then once you click the link, they want you to provide personal information. Don't fall for it. Block the number, walk away. CRA will not text message you, will not call you. The two things that they will do is they will send you snail mail to let you know if you owe money or what tax credits or refunds you are getting from them. If they want to get in touch with you and you have signed up for My Account with the CRA on their website, they will send you an email to your inbox, and you can go to your inbox in the CRA website and get your information there that they want you to have. They will never call you. They will never send you a text message. Ignore that. Don't fall for it, please. Another one is paving jobs and roofing. These people are going around knocking on people's doors. People are targets for this big time. They will say, oh, we're going to be in your neighborhood in the next couple weeks. We wanted to know if you'd be interested in getting your driveway repaved or your roof redone. We see that you need to have your roof done. We can do it for half the price of what you would be quoted. It's usually a lowball dirt estimate. There's no estimate paper. There's so many different scams out there, and these guys will get you. They will ask for you to give them a deposit ahead of time, and then they will either show up or and do the job and do it really shoddy and then say that it's going to cost more money, and then they want you to give them more money to finish the job, or they don't show up at all. That's a big one. You have to do your homework. If these guys are showing up and they have their business decal on trucks and trailers and they give you a business card, they will write you out an invoice. Good. Go to their website, you find a phone number, call a phone number to see if it's in service. If it's in service, you're good. Go to their website, see if there's any testimonials. If you can't find out really much information there, and if you're still not too sure, call the Better Business Bureau or look them up on the Better Business Bureau. Look up on Google for reviews. Go with your intuition, go with your gut. Look at what people have to say. And if these people have been ripping other people off, then you know not to go with these people. Sometimes it's better to pay more money than what the lowball offer is for this Joe Blow coming to your door saying that they'll do this job. Just listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, and go with it. If it doesn't seem right and you feel it deep down, then it's not right. Walk away from it. Say no thanks. Not interested. Just don't be a victim, okay? Just don't be a victim. Okay, so air cleaner systems. Now, my grandfather fell victim to this years ago. This guy came in. He told us about this air system. He brought the system into the house. He showed us the whole kit and caboodle, what a great thing it would be because it would clean the air in the house. We would only have to pull it out once a month to hose it off, put it back in, and turn it back on. I think my grandfather paid $3,000 for it. And then a few months later, they came back and they said, well, for an additional X amount of money, we can give you a better system. And at that point, I did research on these people after my grandfather bought the first unit. And I went to the website and it was closed down. You couldn't get a hold of these people. They were incognito. They disappeared. It was a big scam. Don't fall for this. Then you've got people knocking on your door saying, with a clipboard and some kind of vest or whatever, no identification or anything, and they say that they want to check out your furnace, that they can get you a better deal on a better furnace for you. Don't fall for this. If they don't have credentials to show you and a website or a legit phone number that you can call right there on the bat, that this, like your local service provider for your furnace is sending these people out, then do not let them in your house. Just go, hold on. I want to call your supervisor. I want to call, Enbridge or whoever you deal with for your furnace services. Half these times, these people want to come in your house and scope your house out, see what you have, what kind of stuff that they could steal off you while you're not at home or you're at work, on a vacation. Basically, they are scoping you out. Don't fall for it. Close the door on them. Say adios. Porch pirates. That's the biggest one. You have your Amazon orders coming all the time. If you're not going to be home on that particular day that they say that they're going to deliver your stuff, and you have no way of protecting your stuff once it gets dumped off on your front porch or on your doorstep for your apartment, there's an option. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I do. There's an option on Amazon that you can change the delivery address before you put your order through and pay for it. So you can have it delivered to your in-laws, to your parents, to a neighbor next door, to a friend. That's Better to do it that way than having somebody see the delivery dropped off and 5 minutes later they're at your front porch or front door and they're stealing your items and robbing you blind. And you can change this address, sending address, anytime you put an order in for Amazon. So just so that you know. Okay, the next one, just looking at my notes. Cashing checks from strangers. You're walking around downtown, you're about to go into the bank, and somebody approaches you, a young person, saying, I need help. I have a government check. I can't cash it. I don't have a bank account, or I don't have the proper ID, and they won't cash my check. Can you do this for me? And they tug at your heartstrings because, in today's society, money's hard to come by. And if they can't cash a check, then they're out of money, right? So they'll even offer you, hey, I'll give you like $10-20 if you'll cash this for me to your bank account. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll either be charged with fraud yourself for cashing somebody else's check, which is not theirs. It's a stolen check from somebody's mailbox or from somebody's home, and it's a quick money scam for them to get a whole bunch of money in their pocket to buy drugs, alcohol, whatever kind of substances that they might be on. I'm not saying everybody who does this is on substances, but that might be the case. And it'll put you into a fraud position. The bank will be calling you up, wanting the money to be put back into your, given back to them, because it's considered as well theft. And your bank account will be sitting in the minus, in the overdraft department. So don't fall for this. I know, some people are just kind, loving, warm people that they want to help others out. Don't fall for it. It's a scam. Totally a scam. Okay, so how can... Oh, I just skipped one. Sorry, guys. Oh, your bank, you get these phone calls where they say that they are your bank. The phone number looks legit. They've hijacked the bank's phone number. They can do that. This is going on. Regular people and businesses' phone numbers are being hijacked and used for scams. When you call these numbers back, not in service. You can't get anybody. This phone number is not in service. It was a hijacked phone number. So they call you. They say that your banking information has been compromised, or your credit card has been compromised, or your debit card PIN has been compromised. They want to know all of your private information, your name, your birth date, your SIN number, your account numbers. Well, if you're my bank and you're calling me, why do I have to give you all that information when you have that in front of you on a computer? It's a scam. If the bank thinks that there's something going on with your personal accounts, they will call you to come in personally so they can sit down with you and have a conversation. They will not call you to deal with anything over the phone. A woman got scammed. Well, a lot of people got scammed, but recently a woman got scammed where she was given a phone call and she was told that her credit card and was compromised, her bank accounts and everything was compromised, and that they needed to know what her address was because they were going to send a courier out her way to pick up those cards. So be ready and be prepared. So when the courier showed up, the woman handed over her credit cards, bank card. They were scammers that did this. They went and jacked up her credit cards, got credit card advances, everything. And this woman is out thousands of dollars. Don't be fooled. If you don't think that this is right, give your bank a call. Talk to them. Don't fall for these phone calls because that's what they want. They want you to panic. They want you to act quickly. And yes, they will send people to your house to pick up your cards. Just be careful. There's a lot of deceiving people out there. Now, how can you protect yourself? How can you protect your elderly family members? Here we go. If it's for yourself, ask for business cards and websites. Do your own research. Call the phone numbers to make sure that they are in service. Go to the websites, make sure they're legit. Go to Google, find reviews. You know, looking at other people's opinions and statements can help you come to your conclusion. Either you're going to go with these people for a certain business like roofing or paving or some kind of service or not. Just do your homework and be proactive. If you find that, yes, these people are phonies and fakes and scammers, you need to block their phone numbers. You need to tell them to go away. And you need to call your local police department and let them know what is going on in your neighborhood and what's going on with you. If you don't want to be bothered by scammers or people coming and knocking, you can also post a notice on your front door, side door, back door. That'll stop them in their tracks, usually. If they're desperate, maybe not. They might say that they don't understand English. Well, sorry, I'm not dealing with you. Post that you don't want peddlers, solicitors, you don't want religious people knocking on your door, you don't want anybody selling you anything, you don't want any services. Be very, very particular. Lay it on the line, stick it on the door. It works for the most part. If you live in an apartment building and you are getting, pestered, then you can bring this up to your landlord, superintendent, property maintenance people. Let them know what's going on. People are getting in the building. They're knocking on doors. You're being pestered. They could put a stop to that. Also, put a note on your door. That'll stop them in their tracks 99% of the time too. You don't want to be bothered by, XYZ people. Seniors, you've got to be careful. You got to protect your senior citizen in your family. So many seniors have been scammed, thousands of dollars. So here's a little bit to help out. If they are in a nursing home, usually they don't have a phone. So you don't really have to worry about having to protect them that way. But if they're in assisted living, they'll have their own phone. You need to sit down. If they are of sound mind, sit down and explain to them what kind of things are going on. Who's making phone calls, what kind of scams there are out there. Let them know. I will never be arrested for anything. Neither will your grandkids. We will never ask you to put up any money for anything. If we're in a car accident, if somebody dies, if we've been arrested just by per se. Don't fall for it. Hang up on these people immediately. If they are starting to get dementia, another way is to become a power of attorney. You can limit weekly amounts that they can withdraw out of their bank accounts, or you can have full power over their bank accounts and credit cards and give them a weekly allowance if they're living in a assisted living home. That is a safe way to doing things, because if they get on the phone, then most people panic and they'll ramble off their credit cards, or they'll go on their computers and do e-transfers, whatever. They'll even take a cab if they don't drive to their bank and withdraw all this money to give to a scammer. So they'll stop at nothing. If it comes to family, usually older people will do anything to get their relatives out of a bind. So you want to limit that. You want to keep them safe and sound, and you want to keep them away from that. That's the best thing that you could ever do, because banks usually don't clue in until there's like lots of amounts of money being taken out, not just one amount, but lots of different increments, and they usually catch on. They don't usually catch on the first time around unless it's something way out of the blue and there's a large amount of money being whipped out of the account. Then they might say something after all this is going on. They won't put a hold on the account. And then your parent or grandparent is out thousands of dollars. So you want to protect them as best as you can and protect yourself. Don't fall victim. Question them. Make them feel uncomfortable. Say no if you're not interested. You don't need to do anything that you don't want to do. And nobody can pressure you into doing it. Okay? I'm just wanting to know, or just wanting you guys to know what's out there. I care about people. I don't want people being taken for granted. Just be careful, guys. It's a shitty world out there, and there's a lot of shitty people out there too that are out to get your money, your hard-earned money. And in this time and day and time, we don't have that luxury of losing out on a couple $100 in our society. So I hope you guys really liked that video. It was a little bit long. I wanted to cover all the bases, all the scams that I know that are going around. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. Let me know anything you want in the comment section. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit subscribe. It's free. Hit like. It's free. Share my video with your friends and family. It's free. It helps me with the algorithm, and it helps my videos get out beyond what we are doing now. So I hope everybody has a good week and a good Mother's Day. Blessings. Thanks. Bye.